Oh, baby, how can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. Cause that's what friends are supposed to do. All my life, you're a friend of mine.
It's Cece and Adam.
What up? What up?
This is Gen Z working from home.
What up? That's right.
What up?
Time for break.
And this is the mom of the Momlennial ready for spring break.
Look at you already. You could tell this is the pre-vacation glow. You're so ready to go.
I dressed in the color of sunshine. If you're watching this on YouTube.
Maybe that's why it's been sunny lately.
Maybe. Oh, you know your brain, what it does when you have vacation in a couple of days.
You know I know.
I just got an ad assigned for me to write and produce, and I'm like, what? I don't even know how to think about that.
Is it about beaches? Otherwise, it's going to be until I get back.
It is about outdoor furniture, so there's that.
I love that our spring break is actually during spring too, because I found out lately around like the country, some people they took their spring break already, like a month ago.
Well, we're the last for sure. They stagger it so that you get your college kids in and out of Florida before the families take over the beach.
That's fair.
College kids and families, different priorities on spring break.
Different things going on.
Yes.
So, it's gonna be so good.
I guess it was. I'm sorry, this is a new shirt. And I left the tag in it.
Oh gosh!
To see if
Did you
liked
like
it.
swipe it off the hanger and leave?
After I paid for it.
All right.
Sounds like you made me sound like a.
No, she didn't. She didn't steal. I just love the tag still on.
No, I just. Allie, you know this because you're a girl. You have to sort of wear it and see, do you like how it feels on your skin before you think, am I going to return it?
That's fair.
Yeah.
You got to give it the test.
It's a girl thing. Yeah.
It's a girl thing.
It's a girl. That's like bros and jeans. You got to kind of break them in, you know? No, I'm serious.
Okay. Explain the process of a millennial breaking in a pair of jeans. And do millennials wear jeans? I would think they'd be in the Lululemon camp.
They're more in those.
Well, that's Gen Z. That's like your
True.
Brayden
That's true. We're all about the athleisure joggers,
which I get because you don't have to break those in. Those are broken into for whoever wants to wear them already. It's a wonderful thing. Mm-hmm. But I'm probably one of the few that's holding on to wearing jeans most of the time.
It's okay.
It's great.
You know what I've learned about you, Adam?
That I break in jeans.
You are a grandpa in a millennial's body.
Oh, it's 100% true. I bought my first pair of slip-ons last week.
Slip-ons?
Like slip-on shoes.
Slip-ons?
Yeah.
What are slip-ons?
You slip them on.
Grandpa shoes.
Yes.
My grandpa had a pair of those.
They're awesome.
He called them house shoes.
That's pretty
You bought house shoes?
Well, I wear them out of the house too, but they're
in and out.
They're awesome. Who has time to tie shoes anymore?
Did you buy like the Uggs? Like the Gen Zers are wearing like the Ugg like clogs, like the Ugg slippers. We're wearing those outside. What are these slip-on shoes you speak of?
I don't know that Adam represents all millennials.
Not internally.
Do you have them on now?
No, I have them out in the mudroom of your house here, though, with the studio. So maybe I'll get a picture of them. We can post it on our Momlennial Instagram or
slip-ons.
Slip-ons.
I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to put the headphones down and go get them
right now.
Go get them right now. I don't really know what what you're talking about.
Let me shuffle over to my new shoes.
Yes, here's a walker to use while you're at it. Slip-ons.
Slip-ons?
Slip-ons.
Like
what?
the millennials arguably brought back like the dad shoe.
Yeah,
became trending. Shoe? Like the New Balances.
Oh yes.
Because those kind of came back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the Hokas. So like the chunky tennis shoes back.
Yeah, I don't think Adam. We'll see. He's back. We'll stop talking about him.
Right. All right. Slip-ons, no laces.
Are they Skechers?
They're not Skechers.
They look like Skechers.
They look like Skechers.
They're a little sketchy. They're Nunn-Bush core. Does that mean anything to anybody?
Give me this shit.
Here, ready?
Means it's probably got some great foot support.
Oh, it does. You should see. It looks like blue carpet inside.
Oh,
it's awesome.
Eliana.
It's awesome.
Eliana, sustainable foam.
Memory
foam shoes.
Guys, these feet are not what they used to be. I know I'm only 33, but they're not
These
23
are
anymore.
memory foam shoes.
Oh, I'm sold. Well,
You're 33.
I know.
33.
That means these need to last
I'm
another
breaking
50.
them out already.
Yes.
Are you okay?
That's a great question, actually, Ellie. Who knows?
Where'd you get them?
Payless.
Outpost. That's my guess.
Paylesses anymore.
Or what's no Shoe Carnival? It's the Carnival one, the one with all the colors.
Okay.
So it's great,
dude. You're awesome.
I'm forbaded to ever go on spring break with you ever now.
You're forbaded for sure.
Forbaded.
Here's the.
Did you try them on in the store? Did you
yeah.
go into the store knowing you were gonna buy them?
Oh yeah, shoes are like test driving new cars. Whatever has the most comfortable, quiet ride.
Did you run around the store? Just
I definitely do the aisle walking back every time.
You did not.
Oh, I do. You got to do it. You got to give them a run and see how they're going to be in real life.
Did you swear they made you run fast? Memory foam.
And I started doing jumping jacks to see if it's really memory foam. And no, you got to take.
Did you like feel your toe at the end of the shoe to make sure they fit right?
Always. And then you look in the mirror and you're like, does that sold?
And you thought these were the most fashionable choice with memory foam.
I don't think so.
insert.
I didn't say that.
I don't think you were going for fashion.
I'm going for longevity.
Listen, I can appreciate a comfortable shoe. I have always felt like shoes are an investment. I only buy shoes every 3 years.
Wow.
And but I will buy the nicest shoes that are the most comfortable. They tend to last. I always look to see if there's actual stitching and they're not glued. Yours are glued, not stitched. But that's okay.
Womp, womp.
Memory foam's peeling off already.
You're going to be looking sharp for Easter.
my sweater at church and my grandpa orthopedics.
Wow.
It's awesome, guys.
Yeah, you're awesome. You just do you, bud.
I do. My longevity. I need this body for another 80 or 50 years to make it to 80. That's
80 or 50 years.
80, 50,
80 or
whatever
50
the
years.
shoes give me, whatever.
You're
will
going to
work.
go to
Somewhere in
110, huh?
Maybe. Sounds like a long journey.
Even though that's the age you are in turn.
That's true. Well, you guys know I bought the orthopedic sandals for Hawaii a year ago.
And we're loving that.
It was
great.
Okay. It was fun. So what's the not as comfortable in shoe right now then, would you say?
Yeah, for guys who would be like 33-ish, give or take.
I feel like
Take a few decades.
the Birkenstock clogs, the Birkenstock Bostons, I think they're called.
I gotta show you. I gotta show you the shoes I just bought.
Do you have? Are they Bostons?
Well, the Arizona.
I think they are.
Are they really? So what? While she's getting her shoes, what are Bostons? Is that because I've seen the?
So there's like the Birkenstocks that have the thin straps, and then the Bostons kind of like they cover your whole foot. Like it's like it's kind of like a slip-on shoe. Honestly,
Piper has
like
them.
it just.
Piper
Piper
who's
does
best
have
dressed.
them.
So we're talking closed roof shoes is what we're talking about. Okay.
Okay. I just bought these for spring break. I'd like your opinion, Ellie. Are these
Oh,
the
no.
most mom on a cruise ship you've ever seen?
Oh my word.
They are tan and gold buckle Birkenstocks.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
shiny.
Oh.
They're not the matte
that is
leather.
so-
They're shiny.
That is going to be the brightest thing on that ship.
Are they actual Birkenstocks, or did you get them from like Target?
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you
they're
know
Birks.
me?
Atta
Birks.
girl.
They
Okay,
got
good
they
job.
got the cork or whatever at
They
the
don't
bottom.
what I don't like is the Birkenstock is very lightly printed there on the side, so they are going to look like a knockoff. But this shoe was a collaboration with Staud, Staud. If you would like to buy them from our Pinterest page, follow us on Pinterest.
Do it, yeah.
And they were a little more expensive than your leather Birk. Even though when I got them, I'm like, I love them, but they look cheap. They don't look high end.
Well, because arguably what makes Birkenstock look expensive is like the matte leather.
Arguably,
Is that like the bulletin board cork stuff at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Of course.
Have you ever had Birks?
Do you think I've ever owned a pair of Birks?
Those are shoes that last. I've had mine since I was like in high school, and they're still kicking.
Okay, you guys have taught me something, and Cece, especially you too. I did start buying better quality things after a while, and it lasts, and you actually do save money over time.
My husband and I do this as well. And so I just also bought a Lululemon sweater for the trip. And I put it on, and I'm like, oh, it's just so soft, and it's so
comfy.
yeah, just,
like wearing a
the
towel.
athleisure, man.
I'm
And
not against
the Birkenstock thing. I was influenced by somebody
You're
I saw.
welcome.
You're welcome. I had
Gen Z
Lululemon.
killed that.
I had Lululemon
You have.
before you ever had Lululemon.
That is true. But then you decided to paint in them.
Oh,
Do you know I painted in my second pair of Lululemons, the tight joggers.
Oh.
Those are now ruined as well.
But it's worth it for being comfortable when you're painting because you're stretching and
Agreed.
you're squatting and you're moving.
Agreed.
And that's a lot of work.
Absolutely,
A lot
because
of
my
work.
other painter pants were showing my butt crack. They were, and I'm like in there painting.
Fitty, we can't be doing that anymore.
You don't want to see that 50-year-old
You don't wanna
booty crack.
No.
You don't want to see it.
Like in the Pilates classes when they talk about how the world would be a better place if everyone had juicy peaches. But you wouldn't know because you haven't been taking the ones I've been sending you.
Listen, I'm gonna commit to the Pilates hot mom classes after spring break because I'm going to gain 10 pounds at that cruise buffet.
Oh, it's
I've already pre-planned.
at a cruise. It's going to happen.
I know, but then I gotta like lose the 10 pounds before the wedding to fit into my fuchsia jumpsuit. The other thing that's going to happen after spring break is our renovation house is going to be sold.
Yeah, that's
in
right.
Jesus' name.
Yes.
And I don't have to be over there anymore. I had a very serious conversation this week with the accountant,
Uh-oh.
my husband Dave.
Was this after the shoe and sweater and everything else spring break
I
purchase?
was like, I know interest rates are high, but I really want to buy that house.
Oh, no.
I did.
Oh, is he still with us? Like, did his body shut down?
I did after that conversation. He goes, what you want is the clean fridge. Okay.
Good point.
Let me explain.
It's a blessing.
I had come up with this idea
Yes.
that if we moved into the renovation house, which is a block down from where we live now, that I all of a sudden would be transformed from a messy, disorganized person into a clean person. Because like this would be a great excuse. I'll pare down my stuff. I'll only put non-dripping jelly jars in the beautiful new refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
The refrigerator has this feature that is the coolest thing. There's the door to the refrigerator, but then there is a half door that you open
Oh, I've seen these.
that has a filter of pitchered water. Or a pitcher for filtered water, and then the dispenser, but you don't see it on the front of the fridge. It doesn't
Really?
gunk up the front of your fridge. And then your ice is in its own container in the bottom freezer drawer. It is so cool. Dave's like, it would be cheaper for us to buy that fridge, put it in our house, then move all of our stuff over there. I was like, I know, but everything is so clean and sparkling. He goes like, give it a year and it's all dirty again, you know?
Could be true. Word on the street.
So every time I go over there and I like pet this fridge, it's white glass.
What? Like, can you see in?
It's stunning. It's so pretty.
It's so beautiful.
bourgeois.
I know, it's so beautiful.
Wow.
And I don't need a fridge. My fridge works,
And
except for the ice dispenser's always broken, but it's
That's
not
true.
pretty
It's
like
not
that.
white glass.
It's not white glass.
I mean, you think about like new Lululemons, and a year later you're painting them. So, you know,
I
is it
know.
worth it?
No, it's not. But I want it. Yeah, the idea died, and then the thing you don't realize about a new house too, that I have to keep telling myself,
Yeah.
you have to buy window treatments, you have to get closet organized,
yeah.
like it's expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Unless you're
settled here.
buying my renovation house, then it is fine. you got the money, you can do it.
Interest rate, interest rate.
Oh, yeah. Where we go to a 2% interest rate to a 8 or 6%. I was
Claim
like,
it.
what's the big whoop?
Yeah.
The accountant's
Oh,
like,
There's a whoop. There's a whopping whoop.
there's a whopping whoop.
It's a lot of, for all those of us saving up for houses, it's a whoop.
Listen, there's no more Lululemon or Birkenstock in my future if we buy that house.
All glass fridge, and then you're done.
I gotta store my shoes in it. 'cause-
We need to get a tour. Can we get a tour of the house?
Oh,
Can we like
100%,
video it and put it on our
100%.
social medias?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's so beautiful.
You gotta check it
guys.
out.
It's so beautiful.
I'll even take my Ortho shoes off before I come in.
Yes, it's so I'm really proud of it. Proud of all the work that we've done on it. The couple that we've invested in it with have done on it. It's beautiful.
You guys have been hustling.
Anyway, it's gonna sell hopefully to a nice family, and then I'll have time to get my peach together for the wedding.
Whoop whoop. Yes, you will.
T-minus just under 3 months, right?
Yeah. I actually bought my day of wedding shoes last week, since we were on the topic of shoe purchases today. So
do you want to run into your closet and get those for the of course you're not on video, so we can't show them.
That's the thing. I would but they're so pretty.
We could post them on social media.
Sure.
Yeah.
Unless you want to wait, or is it a surprise?
I mean, it's not really a surprise. I think I sent a video of me trying them on to like half the people in my contact list. I was like, look, I have my shoes.
Ooh, let me guess. Vera Bradley high heels.
Vera Bradley.
That's Bags, isn't it? It's like the only nice ladies brand I could think of.
Milano Blahnik. How do you say that with the red bottom shoes? What are those?
Louis Vuitton?
No, that's not the red bottom shoe.
No, there's Louis Vuitton. Like, there's the bag company and there's the shoe company, and they like sound the same, but they're spelled a little different.
I'm talking about Manolo Blahniks.
I'm lost.
What?
I'm lost.
The red sold.
Is there any athleisure dressy shoes?
Athleisure. Yeah. Is there any Lululemon? Christian Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Okay. I'm wrong.
I said there's Louis Vuitton, like the bags, and then there's like Louis Vuitton, like with a B, with the shoes.
Oh,
Christian Louis Vuitton.
Christian Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, it's not Louis Vuitton. It's Louis Vuitton and Louis Vuitton. Eliana is in that category of bougie.
What?
I did not buy red bottom shoes for my wedding. Let me just clarify this 1 second.
It's a way higher echelon than I'll ever be in.
This is gonna be fancy. I'm excited to come just to see it.
Yeah, I did not buy red bottoms for a day where you won't even be able to see my feet. That's not logical.
Your shoes are beautiful, but now wait a second, because we're connecting this all back together. Ellie, you and I were making fun of Adam for his grandpa memory foam shoes, but one of the features you loved about the wedding shoes were that you could wear them all day.
Oh,
I think there might be some memory foam up in those.
I think so.
That's true. I think there is like extra support in the arches or something, so they're comfy.
Now, you know what a little trick I'm going to use on the day of the wedding, because I do not have comfortable shoes, but I have sexy shoes.
Are you spraying them? Are you spraying your feet?
Ellie's husband's family is in dentistry.
Oh.
And aren't they going to bring a spray? I was going to call it Novocaine.
I hope not.
For your feet.
You're going to be wobbling a giraffe because it'll be numb.
What is it that you spray on your...
is it lidocaine?
Lidocaine, not Novocaine.
You'd be like stumbling all over because your feet are like numb.
Like, Novocaine injected into my heels. What, lidocaine?
Yeah, it's lidocaine.
Lidocaine.
Yeah.
Medical grade lidocaine. Shh, you spray your feet with it, and then you can wear these uncomfortable shoes and not feel the pain.
So does it literally numb?
Yes, that's what lidocaine does.
Oh,
yeah. Maybe.
Is this
you don't
legal?
need Are you wearing your orthopedic shoes to this wedding, Adam?
You're gonna have to get some new shoes.
I should want to cut a rug. I already have my wedding outfit picked out. Thank you very much.
Wow, impressive.
Wow.
It's the outfit I wear to every single wedding.
Okay, this is a brilliant life hack.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I got a beautiful strapless jumpsuit. I like is it a jumpsuit? What do you call it? Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Jumpsuit.
Yeah, jumpsuit.
I got a beautiful, it's actually the same exact one I'm wearing as the mother of the bride to Ellie's wedding, but in fuchsia. I have a black one.
That's awesome.
And I look good, I feel good, and it works at every wedding. And so now I have the one wedding outfit.
Oh, see, look at that. Boom. It's amazing. It changes your life because you don't have to waste time looking for stuff. You don't have to go to the store.
We're old.
We are old. So we are old. I just want to sit on my porch and judge. I don't have time to go to the store anymore.
Get off my lawn and
lawn.
those orthopedic shoes.
That's right. You get your Birkin.
Now,
Get out of here.
Gen Z over here, you're in the age this would not make any sense to you because going
No.
to a wedding as a guest is a whole thing.
It is. Yes.
And you have to have a different dress for the different Instagram picture that you're posting at everyone's
Oh,
wedding with their
jeez.
custom hashtags and blah, blah, blah.
That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of work.
It is. I have 4 weddings so far this year, including my
Wow.
own.
How exciting. So that's 4 different outfits.
Yeah,
Wow.
4 outfits. One I'm a bridesmaid in,
Mm.
one's my own, and then one's my friend from high school, and one's my fiance's friend from high school who's in our wedding. So
You guys are in that stage of life now. Everybody
That's
get
an
married.
expensive stage of life.
It's super expensive. And now there's so many destination weddings. That's another cost on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if yours are. but-
people were going viral this week on TikTok talking about destination bachelorette parties and how, yeah.
Insert eye roll. Could my eyes roll any higher to the sky? Were they talking about how expensive it is to attend them?
Yeah. And they were just like, it's stupid. Like, unless the bride's like paying for their flights or something, like expecting people to take time off of work, fly somewhere, and then you're paying for the Airbnb and food and decorations
What's
and
the average-
experiences.
What's the average cost breakdown of that?
Let's see. Let me look it up.
Listen, Dave and I work full time, both of us, right?
Right.
I could not afford that.
It ain't
How
happening.
are these people affording this?
It's wild, isn't it? Now, I will say, I went to an out-of-state bachelor party for a friend of mine, and that was cool. And they paid for most things,
Well,
and they
that's-
put everything together. So
that's
that
a-
was well done.
That's the difference.
That was a well-done bachelor event. Now, if you're going to
Attendees of both bachelor and bachelorette parties can spend on average over $1,000.
$1,000.
That's not even the wedding yet. Even if you're in the wedding party.
$1,000.
I mean, I don't know. If it's like February up north and you want to get to the Caymans, maybe I'll go.
Take my credit card.
Wow, $1,000. That's amazing.
This says that according to a new study, the average cost of a bachelorette party is $1,400, which is a $500 increase since 2019.
What y'all doing at those? Like, can't you just get like a deck of Uno cards and order pizza or something? Or
That's the kind of party I'd like
That's-
to attend.
yeah, there's a bachelor party.
Are you having a bachelorette party?
I am.
What's
I'm
the plan-
doing it.
with your
We're
with your
going
mom,
to-
right?
That's a thing. People invite their moms to
Okay,
bachelor parties. I didn't know that was
wanna
a
go.
thing.
I don't want to go.
I was like, I don't
don't
think
wanna
you
go.
want to be there.
Listen, I'm showing up in my shiny Birkenstock
with snacks for all the kiddos.
Okay, so what's the plan for the bachelorette party? Tell me all about it. And I don't want
I
I
don't-
don't want I don't want to see that.
Keep me away. Not going.
No.
Yeah, what are you doing?
My fiance's family has a house in Grand Haven, so we're going, and it's like across from the beach.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
me and a couple friends were just going for a night or two. I think like 2 weeks before my wedding.
Oh,
awesome.
That's so fun.
For those out of the area, that's right on Lake Michigan, which
Mhm.
is gorgeous in the summer.
Mhm.
It's our own Cayman Islands for 3 months.
It is.
It's wonderful.
There was a video that went viral of someone from Florida, and they were at Lake Michigan, and they were like, I wish maybe we could find this somewhere. It was the best. They're like, why y'all coming to Florida? Well, this is better. There's no
Right?
crowds. It's beautiful. It's, as far as your eye can see, it's a little, if you've not been to our beautiful state and our beautiful lake, it's great. 2 months out of the year, man.
That's right. And half are cloudy, but enjoy the other month.
July and August, I mean, no
Amazing.
comparison.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Once September
True,
1st hits,
but it's also like, don't come. We don't want it to be Florida. That's like
Don't
Miami
come.
was
True.
telling people not to come to spring break because they were ruining Miami.
Didn't they put a curfew? Did I hear this year for spring break?
Oh,
First
yeah.
time ever.
Well,
Yeah, something like
10 p.m.
I saw in Florida there were cops stationed everywhere, and they put a 10 p.m. curfew.
Oh my god.
I was like remembering back to college. 10 p.m. is when you started going out.
Right.
exactly.
You weren't done at 10.
I was homeschooled and that wasn't even my curfew.
Now at 9:30, I'm like, woo, time to retire.
Yeah, right. We're begging for a 10 p.m. curfew.
10 p.m.
Ooh,
Yes.
I volunteer.
Yeah.
I volunteer.
Yes, police officer.
Yes, sir. I'll be in
I
bed.
will be back in my room by 9:30 with those cream puffs and room service and are ready to go.
We booked this really inexpensive room for the cruise. And then we were looking at pictures of it, and it's just Dave and I and Piper and Zane. And we were like, maybe we should upgrade. And I was like nodding my head enthusiastically. Yeah.
A little cozy, it sounds like.
Woo. I don't pay attention to stuff, right? I just sort of like let
Not a
Dave-
detail gal.
Not a detail
Nah.
gal. I should have gotten in on that detail.
Is it like the two like queen beds right next to each
There's
other?
there's no beds for the kids. I think they're sharing a pull-out couch.
Oh.
Now, in
Wham! I always got the pull-out couch on spring break. I don't even want to hear it.
That's true. Us firstborns have endured our fair share of bad
Thank
springs.
you. Thank
We
you.
have. We got to stick together.
Yes.
It's true.
You're both
Exactly.
you're both the oldest of 4.
We are.
Why don't you guys complain and tell me how bad you've got it? Why don't you guys commiserate? How bad
Well,
is it?
I have Orthos shoes thanks to the pullout. So
I will confess, Ellie never got a cruise for a vacation.
No.
Nope. My first spring break, 7th grade, Gulf Shore. Actually, no, 7th grade was Orlando, and then
Which is
8th grade was
fun.
Gulf Shores.
Okay.
Zane's first spring break, he was like 4.
We didn't have any money.
It-
Didn't have any money.
That's true.
And when we did cobble money together, we drove to the Gulf Shores.
Right.
But can you honestly though, don't you have some sweet memories of your childhood?
No, I
trip?
really do. I do. Eating Fruit Loops out of the bowls that were in the pineapple
Oh.
covered kitchens.
Yeah.
And then it's just a day of pool, lunch,
Oh, it's great.
sandwich, Hawaiian rolls, salami, and then you head back out there to the beach and you do some wave crashing with the fam and you come back
Eliana,
and you get ready
what-
for dinner.
what I
Love
miss
it.
about our oldest Eliana on spring break when she was a kid, flaming red hair, man. Well, not flaming. It's
Burnt, always burnt. I was always burnt.
Oh, you got that skin.
Ellie brought enthusiasm to wherever she didn't
Aw.
care. You were the most enthusiastic about everything. Eliana delighted in life.
Oh.
And then she hit senior year of high school and something happened. But
Little pandemic will really taint your perspective on life. Sorry.
Truth.
pandemic kind of was.
Yeah, that did a lot all around.
That's why we're having the biggest wedding celebration ever.
Love that.
You know, she lost her senior prom.
Yeah.
Her freshman year of college at University of Michigan stunk.
Yeah, right.
Blue.
Blitzed through college in 2.5 years because it just wasn't great. Pandemic. She got almost arrested by studying outside on the campus of U of M.
Oh, and everything was like
Okay,
locked down.
that's a little dramatic. The cop just told me to go inside, even though I was just studying outside in a tent, which was still ridiculous.
Oh, because you had to. That's
Do you
right.
remember when we turned outside spaces into indoor spaces during the
I
pandemic?
do. I do. You're like,
What?
well, wait a
I was
minute.
like, I'm studying by myself at a 12-foot long table. There's no one within a 25-foot radius of me. And they were
Yeah.
like, yeah, you have to go inside.
Your dad called the University of
Yeah.
Michigan.
He did.
He did not.
He called the dean's office.
Oh
He
my
was
god.
like, excuse me? And they were like, it's a city of Ann Arbor problem. Like, we couldn't do anything about it.
You know, Ann Arbor's a large university. The deanie was like, "It's the pandemic."
It's the pandemic. Sorry, Daddy-O.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do.
Thanks for your feedback.
I love how he took on the whole University of Michigan.
So mad.
Not to my little girl.
Of course, Eliana's like calling me, trying to get me to allow her to come home because things were so oppressive. And I was like,
Aw.
"No, you have to stick it out and grow a backbone." And then she
Should have come back.
And
Went to therapy
Yeah.
over that.
so
Did
wild
do
times.
that.
Wild times, man.
Yeah.
Remember when you would take walks and you would like go on the road, one person on the sidewalk, because you didn't know if it was allowed to be
People-
that close or not?
People were afraid of other people in the street.
We were. Yeah.
It was
And then
crazy.
You were like, do I stink? Oh, wait, it's the pandemic.
I'm gonna pull this up.
So-
I doubt. I got a feedback from a lady on a radio show. Okay.
About the pandemic?
Yep. And this was when we were looking for creative ways to like get out there and experience life. Okay.
That's such a nice way to put that.
I know. I'm going to pull, if I can find, I saved it. Do I still have?
Was it flag twirling?
I still have it. We'll see if you can hear it. Okay. I'm going to bump up the volume.
Hi, Cece. My name is Maxine, and I'm calling at 11:42 this morning. Cece, you said you're wanting to get everybody out in the neighborhood and to look inside other people's houses and windows. Don't you know you're supposed to be staying inside your houses? Why are you disobeying that? And then causing groups to be going outside? That's not creative. That's flat out dangerous and stupid. The Word of God is active and alive, sharper than a two-edged sword. But I know also you're being disobedient to the people that are above us that are trying to get us to stop this plague. Just like the kids that went to the beach and were totally stupid, and now they've got the coronavirus, and they're spreading it through one another and increasing it. I mean, obey the authorities, Cece, and stop doing that over the air. How many places does that kind of thinking and ideas do? Why aren't you just saying, stay home, do puzzles, do creative word works or whatever, instead of walking outside within the neighborhood? Who knows where the virus is at and who's going to be attacked by it? I'm sorry, but the wisdom of God is pure and lovely and easy to be entreated, and you didn't have God, and you need to repent, sweetheart.
The title is Repent, Sweetheart.
Oh.
And what had happened was I had said what you could do on your street is you could prop up stuffed animals in your windows, and then the kids take a tour of the street like it's a zoo, and you write down how many animals you can find.
That's a cute idea.
And this lady said, "You need to repent, sweetheart. You got people out there in the streets." And she was angry.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She was angry.
She was angry.
Yeah.
That's some stuffed animal trauma. I think that's what it is, honestly.
It was pandemic trauma.
Well, that's true. Everybody was on the edge, which I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But our Friday walks during the pandemic turned out to be the spot where Brayden proposed. So something good came out of our
That's
Friday
cool.
walks.
We went on family walks every Friday afternoon as a family.
Love that.
And we had some pretty sweet times then.
We did. We'd like find new places to go hike, and yeah, it was fun.
Life is all about finding the sunshine
As you
in
show
the
your
sea
shirt.
of a cloudy day. It's my motto of
About
life.
finding the spring break in the middle of winter.
My glasses always have empty. Honestly.
If you want more of the Momlennial podcast, well, then subscribe. That way you'll get new episodes without having to do the work, and that's totally our jam.